Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hippie Jessie here, just doing a little get ready with me today. I figured what would be the perfect way to really launch like the vlog part of my YouTube channel with a get ready with me. So, I'm just going to be like talking, going over things, letting you guys, know a little bit about me, updating those who already know me, and get ready for the day. So hopefully this video goes good. Hopefully the quality is good. Hopefully the lighting is perfect, because it's kind of a budget channel, not going to lie. But yeah, so let's just get ready. I like owls. I like coffee. I like my coffee with cream and sugar. I am a hazelnut fan, for those of you who care. I'm also blind as a freaking bat, so if you see me sitting here like this doing my makeup, I apologize. Probably should have popped my contacts in, but, there will be future videos. So right now I'm just moisturizing my face with Ling New York Daily Moisturizer. This is something that I've gotten in my Ipsy bag 2-3 months ago. So maybe December or January I got this. And so far I love it. It works really good. I even rub it into my hands. Yeah, I really like this one. Dual moisturizer. It's really good. For those of you out there who like makeup, but you don't know too much about makeup, I started with getting a monthly Ipsy bag. For $10 a month, you get five pieces of makeup and a pretty cute bag. Most months they're pretty cute. And they've been working really well. Ipsy's been getting better and better, I'm not gonna lie. I used to have trouble with Ipsy back in the day, with just sending me crap that I didn't ask for. No matter how many times I changed my profile on there. Let's start with concealing our eyes. Yeah, we're just gonna start there. So for those of you who don't know me too well, I guess I can give you a rundown about myself. As I'm recording this video, I am 27 years old. I am living in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am originally, well, let's see, I was born in New Jersey, so I'm a Jersey girl at heart. That's where all that attitude comes from. And then I moved to Florida when I was young. I moved to a town that wasn't even on the freaking map at the time. Was a small town called Clermont, Florida. And when we moved there, it was a cute, quiet, quiet town. Orange groves, all that good stuff. But I lived there for 16 years, and when I left, I was not living the life that I wanted at all. I knew that if I would stay in that town, I wouldn't make something of myself. That town didn't have to offer what my soul needed. A majority of the people in my hometown are either addicted to drugs and or alcohol, or are in jail, are dead. A lot of people that I grew up with, I don't know, they've either, left town and never looked back, or they're still there. It was a small town. Let's see, primed my eyes. Let's go into lately I've been doing my foundation and under eye concealer after I do my eyeshadow, just because a lot of the products that I've been using lately have been having a lot of fallout. And I know that that there's like finishing powders and stuff that you can use, like, you know, to wipe it all away, but it's just easier for me to do it afterwards. Today I'm going to use my Storybook Collections eyeshadow palette. Now, I was always like really wary about using Storybook Cosmetics because it was a smaller cosmetic line, and I also didn't know if they had permission to be making these palettes that they're making, because they are themed. So today's theme dun, 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 is going to be the Burn Book. And now for those of you who have seen Mean Girls, you know about this Burn Book. The Burn Book holds a special place in my heart. Inside joke. But here's the book. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Now, I know, like, this is in selfie mode right now, so it's going to be backwards, so just bear with me. My channel is getting there. But look at these freaking shades. Like, look at how amazing that is. And all these shades are named after parts of the movie. So those of you who love the movie as much as I do, you will recognize Is Butter a Carb? Glen Coco, Gruel, So Fetch, Wednesday, She Doesn't Even Go Here. That's one of my favorite shades. The Plastics is this pure white shade right here. Love it. Regina George is a nice little like foiled rose gold color. Love it. Mouse, duh, October 3rd, Cool Moon, and You Can't Sit With Us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play with this palette today. It comes with a full-size mirror. Absolutely love it. It's lightweight. Like, I wonder, like, what's all under here. For my brushes, I just use all kinds of random shit. Most of these brushes have been sent to me through my Ipsy. So let's start with our Luxie medium angled shading brush, Luxie 207, for those of you who care about brush names. I know, like, a lot of the beauty gurus all have Sigma brushes, all have Morphe brushes, all have discount codes. You're getting a basic channel right now, so just go to Ipsy like I do. Alright, so we're going to go in first with You Can't Sit With Us. But yeah, so what else about me? I lived in Florida. My brother was stationed at a military base here in Colorado Springs. So about 6 years ago, I woke up one morning in Florida and was like, this is not me. I'm not doing what I was put on this planet to do. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I got to start moving. So, I drove an SUV at the time. I fucking packed as much of my stuff in there that I could. I got in the car with two of my friends at the time, and we headed to Colorado. Well, one of my friends was living in North Carolina at the time, so we went up, we dropped him off, and then we came across to Colorado. Yeah, and that was about 6 years ago now. Like, it's really crazy for me to think that this coming July will be my 6th year in Colorado. And I have to say, moving out here was like the best decision I have ever made for myself. Like, I absolutely love it in Colorado. I had a friend back in Florida, and he lived out in Denver for a little while. And he would always tell us, like, these crazy stories about Colorado. Just fucking crazy stories. I hardly believed him. Just because he was, like, one of those people that, like, he was a really good storyteller. Like, he was a really good storyteller. He could be telling you the most boring story to something that you couldn't even relate to, but just the way that he spoke was just, like, like, I don't even know how to explain it. But, like, he, like, told me, like, well, told everyone all these stories about Colorado, and it just made Colorado sound like such a magical place. And honestly, it is. It really is. Like, you know, it depends on where you go and who you're with, but, like, if you're in the right place at the right time with the right people, you're just like, how did I live anywhere else, you know? So we just did You Can't Sit With Us. We're going to go in with Glen Coco. But, so, yeah, so I moved to Colorado Springs. I've been to Denver. Denver is just, it's too hustle and bustle for me, at least right now. Like, I like the, you know, calm atmosphere where, like, Denver's go, go, go all the time. Like, you can compare Denver to Chicago, Cleveland. Maybe not Chicago. I probably wouldn't compare it to, like, New York. It's not that busy. Or it's that busy, just, like, in a smaller, I don't know. But Colorado Springs has been pretty good to me. And it's all about the people you surround yourself with, really. Because, like, when the first couple years that I was out here, like, I look back on those years now, and I'm like, girl, what the hell were you doing? But I was just young and having fun. But now, I've grown up, I've matured, I've settled way down. You know, like, I don't go out, like, drinking and partying and stuff anymore like I did, like, when I was 22. So, I've actually taken, a big liking to the cannabis community. That is one thing I can say about Colorado is the cannabis community out here is unlike any other cannabis community I've ever been a part of. There's a lot of love and support out here, especially with, you know, there's a lot of refugees that, you know, come out here that, you know, need the, you know, medical marijuana because they live in places like, let's say, Texas, who just, like, will not freaking get on board. You know, I've met tons of families who have had to uproot their entire lives to move to Colorado or even just vacation for a long period of time because they need treatment. And no other state is working with cannabis the way that we are. And I've had a lot of luck in, you know, being able to participate in a lot of things out here. Like trying to save cannabis clubs, for example. A lot of you who know me know that I used to manage a cannabis club here in town, and and it was a safe haven for people, you know, to come together and, you know, learn or medicate in a safe place. But then there was also, like, fun things to do where you could recreationally consume your own products and play poker or enjoy a comedy show or, you know, things like that. Like, there's a lot of love and support in Colorado, especially when it comes to cannabis. When it comes to cannabis, when it comes to natural healing, when it comes to, you know, just your health in general, I would say that Colorado is probably one of the most health-conscious states. That does not mean that it is the healthiest state. But I feel, you know, granted I haven't lived in Florida full time in, you know, over 5 years, but I feel like Like there's more of a organic selection, more of a natural selection, more of a homegrown or community grown, you know, things. Like what else? Like, I mean, there's tons of places, beautiful places to go hiking and stuff like that. Like in Florida, like I never wanted to go for a hike. It was too damn hot. Who wants to go hiking at 110 degrees? You know, because it's so humid in Florida, whereas out here it's a dry heat, and it's honestly, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay, let's see. Where's my fluffy? There it is. This one is, I don't know, it just says eyeshadow blender. I've had this one so long that like the words are just gone. Let's see. Let's go in with She Doesn't Even Go here. This is like a darker, kind of like a reddish purple kind of tone, for those of you who care. I get asked about my tattoos a lot. I don't know how many tattoos I really have anymore. I was keeping track like one by one, because a lot of you see and know. If you go on my Instagram, you can see a lot more tattoo work, up close photos. But yeah, I got this sleeve done here in Colorado Springs. I go to Kai at Shazam Ink. Shout out to him. He's fucking amazing. He does really great work, really great price. I don't know if I'll ever go to anybody else. I mean, I'm sure I will, like in the long run, if I don't run out of skin first, but just his price points for his quality are just to die for. So Kai at Shazam Ink, sweetie, thank you for all your hard work. If you go on my Instagram, you will also see my back. He's started on my back. We are doing a cover-up. It's actually a cover-up of a cover-up of a cover-up. So when I was 20, 21 maybe, me and this girl got matching brass knuckle tattoos. I think like I want to say like I was 20, she was like 16, 17, something like that. And, you know, like, we were young, we were hardcore, we were bad bitches. Like, brass knuckles represented us. We were cool. You know, like, we were fucking cool. We had a guy who had a tattoo gun, and he was willing to do tattoos. Notice how I said that it was a guy with a tattoo gun and not a tattoo artist. There is a big difference, just like there's a big difference between a photographer and bitch with a camera. Like, there's a difference. Just because you own that instrument doesn't make you good, does not make you qualified. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So the story behind that one was, yeah, we were just young, dumb, badass bitches. And it was a tattoo of pink brass knuckles. And instead of like having like the circles for your fingers, they were hearts. So we were feminine badass bitches. And then I want to say that was the year that I moved out to Colorado. Like a few months later, I moved out to Colorado. Oh, back up. By the way, I paid for that tattoo with food stamp money. I am not proud of that at all. Taking the freaking government's money for to use for tattoos when it should have gone to food. But it did go to food. I personally went to the store and bought him and his daughter beautiful steak dinner that night for that tattoo. This guy was heavy-handed as fuck. And, like, blind people can read that tattoo. Like, that's how, like, raised and textured that tattoo came out. Like, it was a guy with a tattoo gun. Like, let's be real. So, fast forward 3 years later, I'm out here in Colorado living with this guy, and I don't remember how, but we had met another tattoo artist. And if you come to Colorado or you have been to Colorado, you will notice that the homeless population is insane. Like, that I would say is in the top 3 downfalls of Colorado, is that I haven't traveled our country as much as I wish that I have, but I have never seen a homeless population the way I've seen it in Colorado. I'm talking, like, literally, like, every street corner is filled with a panhandler. Let's go in with... I'm going to go in with Wednesday. And, of course, Wednesday is their hot pink shade, because, you know, on Wednesdays we wear pink. I'll wear pink any other day of the week. That is my color. Ooh, look at that. So yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, so, like I said, like, I don't remember how we really met this guy, but all of a sudden we had a tattoo artist sleeping on our couch. In our 1-bedroom freaking hole in the wall. We decided to let this tattoo artist stay with us. Now, I can't even remember his name, but he was talented. His sketches, he had a sketchbook. His drawings were beautiful. Like, if he wasn't on drugs, I'll get to that, like, he could have really freaking done something, you know? He had a beautiful sketchbook, you know, filled with watercolors, you know, like paintings, sketches, colorings, like the whole 9 yards. It was beautiful. If you would have saw this book, you would have been like, hell yeah, you can tattoo me. So, this guy, he does, like, half of a tattoo on, my boyfriend at the time. It was his second tattoo ever, and, like, it was coming out, like, really good. But, he's not good with pain, so he couldn't sit through, the full tattoo. And this guy was taking his sweet time. So, I tell the guy, like, hey, I want, you know, to cover up the brass knuckles on my lower back. And he was like, okay, well, you know, we can make those into a mushroom. I was like, all right, no problem. He starts working on my back. He's only a couple hours into it, and I am, like, in excruciating pain. And, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm a female, so, like, I know I have, like, a higher pain tolerance, but, like, I feel like I have a pretty decent pain tolerance, especially, like, when it comes to ink. I don't know. There's just something, like, mentally in my head where you're like, you can take as much ink pain as you need. This guy, it was bad. So, I had him stop tattooing on my back, and we're like, okay, you know, like, we'll come back to it, you know, in a few days. And I go in the mirror, and I look at my tattoo, and the quality is decent, but it is literally, like, this freaking big. It is huge. Like, I had a mushroom, like, taking up nearly half of my back. I'm only 5'1", I have a decently sized torso, and this thing was huge. Like, it was not scaled to proportion whatsoever. Like, it, oh my god, it killed me when I saw it. And so, like I said, we were, the deal is we were going to come back to it in a couple of days. I think it was like within 3 days, this guy borrows my bike to go see a friend, and I haven't seen the guy since. Like, literally to this day, I have not seen that fucking guy since. He took my bike and disappeared. Well, we found out, I'm going to go in with some Regina George on the corner of my eyes. Come to find out, he got arrested for possession of meth. The bike got left at his buddy's house, wherever that was. And, I know this because he called my then boyfriend, like, 2 months later, I think. Because, we had been holding on to this guy. Like, we had this guy's suitcase full of all of his clothing. We had his glasses, which I know that for those of you who need to wear glasses, it sucks not having them. But, we had his sketchbook, we had his, inks, we had his markers, we had his life at our house. And, we're good people, so we held on to it for quite a while. And then, because he told us, he's like, hey, I'm going to be coming back down there in a couple weeks to, get my things from you. And we were like, cool, man. I'm glad that, freaking, you're getting your life together and, that we kept your stuff. That was the last time we heard from him. I think, a month after that conversation with him, we held on to it for, another month. And then, after that, we opened up his suitcase, and all of his stuff was so disgusting, you guys. Honestly, we threw it out. We sold the ink and the needles to a local tattoo artist who needed them. That was another thing. That's why we sold them, because they were they were going to expire, within another month, and we knew that this guy was not coming back for them. 1 second. Let's see where we are here. Beautiful. Okay, so that is how I got that cover up. And then I went to Shazam Inc. after I got my sleeve done and was like, Kai, I need your help. And I showed him my back, and he was like, what the fuck were you thinking? And I was like, oh my god, I know, honey, I know, I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's how that came about. Sorry, I'm fishing for eyeliner right here. Let me just... There we go. You like my cup? Yeah, so Kai started working on my back, and I gave Kai completely free range of my back. I told him I want it to go with the mushroom theme, and I want woodland creatures and things like that on my back. But other than that, I pretty much gave him full reign. And if you go on my Instagram, or maybe I'll do a tattoo diary video or something in the future, and just kind of show you guys everything I have. But those are my main tattoos. Just going in with some eyeliner to thicken up that waterline on top. This is also another eyeliner that I got in Ipsy. It is Liquid Kohl Waterproof Liquid Liner. Vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, not tested on animals. I'm assuming Liquid Kohl is the brand name then. Alrighty. Yeah, so what else? Where did... And I just got my beauty desk put together, so I'm still kind of working for everything. There we go. All right, I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I got a travel size in my Ipsy once, and I loved it so damn much, I ran right out to the store and bought a full-size one. So now I take my mini one on vacations with me, and I use this one here. So yeah, let's see. I live in Colorado. I am from Florida. I have lots of tattoos. I love owls. Beauty and the Beast is my jam. Like, as a little girl, like, I grew up and had, like, Beauty and the Beast, like, bed sheets. I would, like, burn out the, like, VHS watching it as a kid. I have Chip tattooed right here. Like, that's how much I love him. But yeah, like, Belle and Beauty and the Beast, like, that is my thing. One day I'll have to do, like, a beauty room tour. You guys should see all the owls and Beauty and the Beast stuff I have. It's kind of crazy. How we looking so far, guys? Digging it? All right. So, let's go in. All right, let's get to our foundation and concealer. For foundation today, I'm going to be wearing the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage, because I do love full coverage, and you couldn't go wrong with the Tarte Shape Tape. This, it's literally like in everyone's beauty room. Like, it's the best concealer out there. And if you think that you have a better one, please comment below, because I have yet to find something better than this. Let's dampen our beauty blender. And I'm dampening that with, this one is the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I feel like setting your concealer, like, or wetting your beauty blender. First, wet beauty blender. Don't care how you wet it. If you've never used a wet beauty blender, you're not blending right. Like, that's how, like, when I was first doing makeup, I was getting, I was using dry beauty blenders, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, like, this works. Like, I don't see what everyone's, like, ranting and raving about. And then someone suggested dampening it, and I was like, well, what the hell? Why doesn't, like, the beauty blender packaging say dampen your beauty blender? So, this is shade Fairly Lightly Neutral, 12-hour makeup, oil-free makeup. Yeah, forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so we're just gonna blend this out. Now, what I would like to see from my channel in the future is editing. That's something that I'm going to be learning. I would love if somebody helped me out, but I feel like it's also something that I should really know how to do, learn how to do myself too. You know, you're not always going to have people there to help you, you know, edit or, you know, do lighting and things like that. So that's something that I would really love to learn how to do, is edit these videos a little bit better, so that like when I'm doing things like this, like I can speed it up or cut it out for you. If you're watching this and you know of a great, preferably free program to do this, please comment below, or you can even directly message me. Like, I do not mind. Now, my channel, I don't want to specifically be all about makeup. If you go back in my uploaded videos, you will see probably like 20 dab videos. And you'll see that they're dated like pretty far back too. At first I was using my channel as like storage. Like, the videos, like the storage on my phone was like unbelievably low because I had all these dab videos. Most of them are from when I was working at the Dab Lounge as a server and manager. Well, not really a server. We were called dab tenders. And most of the time we were more knowledgeable than the bud tenders in your medical dispensaries. Throwing that out there. So I got the Shape Tape in, this one's Light Sand, for those of you who care. So my channel is going to be beauty related, cannabis related, fashion related. So if that interests you, please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, this is my first real video of my channel. So it's a rough draft, but you have to start somewhere. And that's like what I'm currently just like going through like in life, is that like you have to start somewhere. Like, you can't be nervous about, you know, what you're doing or how many people are watching or how many people care. Like, if you don't like, first, like, if you don't like makeup, if you don't like weed, if you don't like women, like, why are you watching this video? You know, so like, it's all about just being, you know, positive and doing what you love. Like, whether anybody else loves that you're doing it, like, as long as you love that you're doing it, that's all that matters. And it's taken me a while to be like, fuck what people think. You know, it happens. But it's better to start late than never to start at all. How are we looking so far? We're looking pretty smooth. Alright, enough of that. Alrighty. Now I'm looking for blush and contour. Yeah, let's use this contour. I'm not even really sure how to pronounce that name. If you can read it backwards, points for you. And then let's go in with the Lychee and Gold. Man, I really need to just learn how to read these names is what I need to do. Because a lot of these makeups are foreign or just fancy, and I don't know how to use them. Do you see that? That shit just like literally just broke. Still gonna use them. Yeah, let's use that. Alright. So. Now, I'm not a huge contourer. I like a very light and subtle contour. I'm not always looking for chiseled. But I know, like I'm not a contour queen. I wish I was. One day. I'm working on it. I just do very light, very basic. Like, I can't believe that, like, just broke. Like, you all saw it. Alright, enough of that. Alright. Going in with this is actually an Ulta Beauty brush that, like, if you spent, like, a certain amount at Ulta, like, you got a bag of Ulta Beauty products for free. This is their, blush brush, and I've actually been loving it. See, and like one day I'll be able to edit and fast forward, speed up at least for you. If you are still watching this video, I really appreciate you following me through this far. As I do my makeup decently quick. Alright, we just need to do, typically I do brows, but I'm not feeling brows today, so they'll get over it. We're gonna do some highlight and lipstick, and we are done. So we're gonna prime our lips with the Urban Decay Ultimate Ozone All-Purpose Primer. So far, this has been my go-to lip primer. So if you have a better one than Urban Decay's, please comment it below. Let's do some highlighting. Actually, I'm going to show you my favorite highlight. e.l.f. Shimmer. This shimmer literally cost me, I think, $2. And it's probably the best one. Yeah, it's the best powdered shimmer in my collection for sure. Can you guys see that? Like, I love this. If you follow e.l.f. on social media, they always post when they're having sales, and their sales are to die for. Like, I'm talking $2 for highlighters. I got a blush that I love. I got, oh, the sun is shining through my window all weird now. I did get one of their pressed shadows that they had on sale for like super cheap, and I gotta say I was not a fan of it. Let's do the Cupid's bow. So like most companies, they have a lot of hit items, but there also are a couple of miss items. But their shimmer, I absolutely love. I will go on record in saying that. All right, let's do some lips. Let's see. Let's do a nude lip. Keep all my lips, my little lippies in here. So we're going to use the Tarteist SE41 Latergram. And trying to find a good nude. Let's actually go with Nude from Ulta Beauty. This is another one of the things that I got in my free bag. Super new. I'm opening it here with you guys. Hoo-hoo. I don't know if that's going to work. Anyhow. Oh, alright, let's get this going since the sun is coming in. So if there's any questions that you guys would like me to answer in my next video, please comment below. Like, I'll definitely answer. Oh my god, do you see that? Like, so much just broke off. Come on, Tarte. Get your shit together, girl. Why'd that happen? Ugh, look how, like, super thick that is now. Just kind of bring that in a bit. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for indulging me in this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, then you don't need to return to my channel, and I hope you have a great day. But yeah, so we came up with this look while you got ready with me and got to know me a little bit more. I know that it was kind of like rambly, but you know, that's what first videos are all about. Testing out the waters, seeing how this is going to go. I would really love your support on my channel, whether you are a cannabis friend, a beauty guru, or just someone floating around YouTube looking for some background noise. I really appreciate it. I think this look came out pretty good today, and I'm glad that you guys could share it with me. Yeah, so I hope to see you guys next time. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will have them posted somewhere below. And I hope you guys just have a great day and just be kind to one another, because that's what this world needs. You guys have a great time.